Yes. The question is that we said that our regular meetings don't allow Caucasians. The question is why? 1963. The answer is that as a people, black people in particular found in the Western Hemisphere, we went through 400 years of slavery at the hands of Caucasian people. As a result of the 400 years of slavery, we lost our names, our language, our culture, our God. For the last 400 years, 100 years in particular, after so-called emancipation or the end of slavery, we have been appealing to white people for freedom, justice, and equality. We have not achieved it yet. We have been asking white people to give us freedom, justice, and equality, and to end racist practices against our people. We have not received it yet. So what we determined from the coming of Master Farad Muhammad, that rather than appeal to white people or any other people to do for us what we must do for ourselves, we determined that we will do it for ourselves, which means now that we will build our own institutions, we will build our own schools, we will build our own manufacturing industries, factories, etc. We will do.
Turn them off. Turn them off, Joe. Turn them off.
Have meetings, spiritual meetings, and gatherings.
This is going to be a while for this happens here. Thanks. So, Diana Abbott and leftist hypocrisy. I don't know when Diana Abbott decided that we need to show solidarity with the people of color of Great Britain, England, what have you. But it did happen. And yeah, England, unlike America, is an ethnic, is a nation that is based on ethnicity. And it seems like a lot of the individuals there, they get there and they seem to have no respect for the people that live there, and no gratitude. Now, by the way, Joe, if you can, I don't know if I want to wait, because I did, and we might wait before more people come in to play the video, but I did get into a kind of a spat with a gentleman on Twitter, and he is redneck. And he said, I found answers to your questions. Okay. I tweeted this guy, and he says, I found answers to my question. Anyway, did you find it? You know what? He doesn't want to listen. So he's just being belligerent, and that's fine. He has the right to do that. He wanted to know, because the ADL and the SPLC, they don't debate. They basically censor. Anyone who does a little bit of I wonder if you can put up our number. I don't know if he'll call. I don't think he will. Like most leftists, he's probably a coward. But the ADL and the SPLC, their job is to censor and dictate, not to debate. They cannot tolerate or stand dissent. He just, like I said, he proves my point. He wants to play games. Like, can you bring up the evidence that they censor?
You are listening right now to Transparency and Merit. Brian is on and on about Diane Abbott and leftist hypocrisy. Who is Diane Abbott?
From my understanding, she's a British MP. Now, I was born overseas. I was born in Germany on an Air Force base. I've never been, and afterwards, I was later on brought to the States, and I haven't been to Europe since. But from the looks of it, the civil rights industrial complex and the fanatical anti-racist left is, not just all over America, but it's all over the West. And anywhere there is a large European presence, you will find this kind of behavior. And if you can, you know what, I think, why don't you play the video of Diane Abbott, and then I'm going to make a comment. This might be a rather short show, just because I don't want to sit there and repeat myself. So here she is.
Between Black, Asian, minority ethnic, and Muslim peoples. We need the maximum public show of unity, because time after time in the past 32 years, I've seen efforts for people of color to organize disrupted by white people playing the divide and rule card. And this time we can't allow that to happen. We need unity between Black.
Oh, it's just on a loop, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, well, here's the deal. With this kind of thing, now you've been in Korea, Joe, and you were in Japan. I don't see this kind of thing happening in Korea or Japan. Why should England allow it? I mean, is it no doubt that in conservatives are, conservatives and even the far right are saying that people of color don't like them, or the POCs don't like them? Well, is this video any proof? This woman's an elected official. Who elects her?
Who does?
Yeah, who elects her? And why should England be any different than Japan or Korea? Why shouldn't they say, if you don't like us, you can go? I don't know even if Japan has any elected officials other than people of Japanese descent. And I doubt very much that they would ever spout anything like this. You want diversity, and this is what you get? Why is that any good? Why should people of European descent tolerate it? Why should the native British people tolerate that? Why should they want more immigration? Why should they not want to deport more people if this is the way people are going to behave? Okay, that's my question. And I mean, I'll go in perhaps later, and I don't know how much later, how stupid it is to say only white people can be racist, or racism equals prejudice plus power. That's an absurd statement. But Joe, I don't want to sit here and ramble. Maybe I'll call that guy in later if he ever wants to call in, and I'll challenge him to a debate about nobility and decency, which he doesn't. I don't think he has. But my question still stands. Why should England be any different than Japan or Korea or or many of the other countries who don't allow large portions of immigration? That's my question. And if we're so bad, why are you here? Anyway, Joe, that's all I have to say on the subject. Is there anything that you want to add?
Nope.
Well, then let's end it, Joe. This is a short segment, but if that gentleman ever wants to call in and discuss what I've said or have any comments on what I said, but I say this, you know what? If you think you're not being divisive, wait, we got a call.
All right. Hello, caller. You're on with Mr. Brian and Joe.
Hello. You spoke of honor.
We have
and you want to debate honor?
Yes. This is a show about transparency and merit.
Yes, sir.
How can we help you?
You spoke of honor, but you know not of honor.
Who is this moron? Hang up on him if he's going to be a moron. Are you going to be a moron? Who is this person?
I don't know. It sounds like a true Japanese man.
Hey, man. Who?
My name is Kawasaki.
Kawasaki. Welcome to the show. Yes.
You know what? The one thing is, Joe, this is going to become too long. I don't mind joking around, but the truth is,
I'm not joking around, Mr. Kawasaki.
Who's? By the way, identify yourself, or we're going to end the show. And why you called?
My name completely is Nintendo Kawasaki.
Nintendo
And
Kawasaki.
I want to talk to you about honor.
You know what?
Kawasaki, can you please give Brian a lesson?
I want to end the show, Joe. I don't want to continue.
I think you need a lesson. I think you need a lesson in honor. You need a lesson in honor.
No, not from him. Let him make a Kawasaki bike.
Kawasaki.
Here is honor, sir.
Yes.
I leave casino
Okay.
one night after payday.
All right. If he listen, Joe. If he's gonna, he might use. No. This is buffoon. Okay, listen. Listen. Get this guy out of here, dude. Let's end the show.
He was serious. How dare you? How dare you?
All right. Can we call the? Let's end the show. I wanted to do it really quickly. Again.
Okay.
Why should England be any different than Japan or Korea? And if you're going to give the argument because they were colonizers, that's not an excuse. Why should the people not want an ultimate conservative nation and limit their immigration? And not only limit it, but expel those that don't like them. You tell me why that's not a bad idea. That's not an idea that the British people should have, the native British people. All right. I think that'll do it, Joe. I don't think anyone else is going to call, but you know what?
Like and subscribe. And my question's still on the table. All right. Thanks again. You've been listening to Transparency and Merit.